Hey guys, welcome back to Two Hard Tracks, and we're here with an install video today. I'm putting some drawers in the back of the ute. I got rid of my tub liner down there now, and it's just doing a little bit of a clean, but it looks super schmick. Yeah, got a couple of XTM drawers. Oh, this does not want to sit. Got a couple of XTM drawers put in. Gonna be doing a little bit of a 12 volt setup as well, probably in this video, maybe the next one. We'll see, but yeah, gonna do a bit of an install on the drawers, so let's get to it. So as you can see, we've got the single ute drawer, and we also got a kitchen as well. So let's get to the fun bit. So we've opened it up, and let's take the foam off. Ooh mama. It's a new drawer. Alright. How to get it out. Oh, she's shiny. Goodbye. Yep, so I'm going to pull it out now. So we've got it unwrapped, as you just saw. Now it's time to see if we can find the instructions, and I get a feeling they're going to be in here. Maybe. I bet you they're on the underside of it. Oh, there's something in there. Keys. Let me open this up, hang on. So, in it, it's just the top mounting things for like your stuff, and I guess what you tie down with too, I think. We'll see. I'll see if I can find some instructions. So after having some very serious looking, we actually found it in here. Oh, good on you. So, like all good things, it has very, very minimal ways of telling you how to do this. It's just going, oh yeah, this is where you have to open the tailgate. Duh, of course you do. And then locate the mounting rails in a position that will ensure that tailgate can open properly. Okay, duh. M10 nuts and washers. Some vehicles, please check your owner's handbook. Bottom mounting, 2 latches. I don't know, it just doesn't really make a lot of sense. So I guess we'll just chuck her in there and figure it out. So, guess what? We figured it out. That's not where it's going, but that's where it's staying for the moment while we drill out the holes. Dum, 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 dum. There's 2 more down there too. So yeah, we'll do them and get back to ya. So we have it drilled. We just got to screw it in now. So yeah, we're going to do that. It's going to be a bit of a pain because see that rail way down there? Yeah, we got to screw screws through that, and that's a long way away. So we'll go back to you about that one, but front ones are easy because they're just there. It's simple, just yeah, should be super simple. All right. Well, that was a bit of a shenanigan, but now she's in and she's not moving. Let's put the drawer back in, and then we'll move on to the kitchen. And then we're done. And then I've just got to do 12 volt, and you'll all see that later. So with that one in, I'm going to turn around so you can see me. That one in, now we can get the other one. That one, yeah, let's open it. Good chica, good chica, good chica. Chicky, I guess. What did I do? Yeah! And just like that, my kitchen slide. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. That's a bit sticky, that's weird. Not sticky anymore. Alright, let's pull that out of there. That was a bit of a fail. Oh well. Still keep going at it. I'll talk to you when I'm done. She's out. Now time to put it in the car. And that's that. About time. Only a couple hours later. It's 8 o'clock at night. I think I started about 5-ish maybe. I'd say about a 3-hour install. But anyway, here we are. Get our fridge slide. Very cool, very cool. It's also good to move tools around, I've noticed. Then you push these in, and you got that bench. Comes up to here, and then you grab this little thing, pull that out. And you got like a stovetop little thing, that's pretty cool. And then you put it all back in. Yes, I know it rubs a little bit, but hey. That's just because of this. And I don't know if I want to take it off or not. Because it's got like a lip over the top, I don't know. And then we've got the drawer. I think I showed you before. I don't think, actually I didn't. Drawer. It's empty. It's got a couple of little things for the fridge slide at the moment. But yeah, that's the setup. That's where the recovery bag's going to go. Or that's, I don't know, one or the other. And then we're going to do a 12 volt setup at the back. I might chuck that in this video, but that's a wrap for the drawers. Yeah, I'm happy with them. Very happy with them. Because now I can just pull up a camp. Pretty much, I'm gonna put my cooking stuff and little stuff in the drawer. Because previously I've taken a big box with all the cooking stuff and all that jazz. But yeah, we're about 20 days away from going to Fraser Island. I've still got to change the front diff. I went and got one just recently. That's going to be a bit of a big job, but I'm hoping I can get a bit of hand with that one. But yeah, drawers, they're done, and that's what I'm happy about. Anyway, I think I'll put the 12 volt in the next video. Hope you guys have a good one. Make sure you like and subscribe. Chuck down in the comments what you think I'm going to do with my 12 volt setup. You'll see it in the next video anyway, but just do it anyway. Let's just see what you think. Let's just say that I've got a battery box, a control box, and a dual battery isolator. All XTM stuff. I'm not sponsored by XTM. I have a BCF in Tamworth where I live, and that's just where I get my camping stuff. Yeah, that's the things I've got. And it's going in that back corner up there, so you can all take a guess on what I'm doing. It'll all be revealed, it'll all be fine, but see you in the next one, guys. Catch ya.